Ni hao, and welcome back to the Chinese campaign. So, things are heating up. We're now at war with Japan in addition to the Soviet Union. So, are we gonna get any fights soon? Probably. They got a battleship here and a light cruiser. Not sure which task force is gonna have the honors of sinking whatever they have. Also, 4 light cruisers here, hidden behind the submarines. I think they've got something hidden behind these submarines too. Yeah, more cruisers. 1 turn remaining of this invasion. Only 17% chance to succeed. So it's probably gonna fail. And let's see, what more do they have? The Japanese. Cruiser. Light cruisers. The Soviets are heading home with their battleship here. Alright. Let's see what's gonna happen with all of this in April of 1946. So yeah, that invasion seems to have failed. That was not unexpected. We got a meeting and lots of submarine battles. So Italy. Reducing tension against their country. How am I applying tension on Italy? Sure. It's probably because France is too friendly with me, and France and Italy just declared war. That's probably it. Let's see. Submarine. Lots of submarines. They didn't do anything though, other than taking damage and sinking. And lots of more submarines. Also did not do anything. Here we go. An actual surface battle. It's my Beijing class battle cruisers. More Nikoshirana class heavy cruisers. We saw these in the previous war. The Natori class light cruiser 2. Are these the same? Yeah, I think these are the same DDs they had in the last war. So no new designs from the Japanese. At least not that we have encountered yet. Well, our Navy has seen half a decade of improvements. And we are now the numerically superior Navy. Last time the Japanese had the numbers. But they've not improved their ships. So remains to be seen if it was a good idea for them to actually start this war. I'm thinking it probably wasn't. At the tail end of our previous war, we got the Metal Snake class light cruisers into service, and they did prove superior to the Japanese Natori class. Let's see, am I gonna need my DDs in this? Probably not. Hitting enemy cruisers with torpedoes is quite difficult, especially when they are decently mobile, like the Japanese cruisers are. Let's turn off the torpedoes so we don't accidentally hit our own ships. Are you all targeting the same cruiser? Yeah, you are. Yeah, these still do not have the greatest armor. Let's split some fire here. Light cruisers, are you in range of that one? Yeah, you are. Heavy cruiser 2. So, Japanese Natori class light cruiser. I think it's a pretty good looking ship. It's just a little bit light on firepower and armor, but it's miles better than what the Soviets have been sailing around in. Oh, and one of my battlecruisers just decided to target a light cruiser instead of. And there we go. I wanted you to keep targeting the heavy cruiser. Dummy. Let's drop you down to cruising speed. Let's see, what kind of torpedo range did you have? 14.8 kilometers? Yeah, we are in range. I'll turn this heavy cruiser around. Heavy cruiser can keep focusing that light cruiser. In fact, I want to turn around my battle cruisers too. And just try and sail parallel to them. There we go, scoring some hits on those DDs. That's nice. That means it's going to be difficult for them to run away. If we can get some good hits and slow them down. Still no good hits on that light cruiser though. Okay, DDs are hiding. My battle cruisers are still focusing the enemy heavy cruisers. That's good. Not really scoring any major hits yet. I think we can get a little bit closer because we're about to sink this light cruiser. And once it's gone, there'll be fewer torpedoes trying to zone us out. There you go, the 6-inch guns from the battlecruisers are already hammering the Cyan. So these two are hanging back. The Ayanami, seems to be fully functional. Very short range torpedoes. Well, 11 kilometers, not very short range, but it's pretty short range. Still no major flooding though on the Cyan. That's almost weird. Perhaps you want to fire HE out of those 11-inch guns, because they should have enough pen. Score some full penetrations. Like that, yeah. There we go. That's what I was after. Excellent. Now, Yunnan, I want you to speed up and get closer to the cruisers. You guys. You're gonna turn back and deal with the DDs. 19 kilometers out. Now you're firing HE, but this is an AP target. It should be. 3.5 on the main belt. That's not that well armored. I can pen that at pretty much any range. Provided the angle isn't too great. Once I get these lined up again, I want to allow them to launch some torpedoes. Kilometers out. Yeah, these have a lot of 10-inch guns. No, wait, 8.2-inch guns. I thought they had 10 for a moment, but must have been mistaken. My torps are in the water. Just gonna pay a little bit of attention here so that the enemy DDs don't launch a wall of torpedoes. They did not. Now I can deal with the cruisers. My battle cruisers have not really done a whole lot here. In fact, the enemy heavy cruisers are pretty much all intact. Yeah, you guys probably want to speed up a little bit. And switch to HE. Just because you're about to run out of AP. Yeah, there's a new optimized patch out, by the way. It's supposed to do something. Iwata, not doing too hot. Miyoko is turning back. That's pretty good for my my battle cruisers. They're actually now turning closer. Yonan, there's your new target. Well, the light cruisers can continue firing at Iwata. Yeah, like we're doing damage, but no serious wounds. Yunnan, you're completely out of AP. I kind of just forgot about you. That's my bad. More outbound torpedoes from my light cruisers. The Zhangqiyu, only one who hasn't launched all of her torpedoes, because she only has underwater torpedoes, and they've not found a good angle yet. Don't think I'm gonna get any torpedo hits out of this. Yonan, engine damage. You can now switch to Iwata so she doesn't get away. There we go, good hits on Miyoko. Is Miyoko gonna sink? Yunnan almost out of ammo. But the shells she whoa 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 whoa. Yeah, you suddenly decided to launch, huh? Here I was thinking your torpedoes were just never gonna launch anyway. Yunnan, out of ammo. You can go back. Battle cruisers. Also almost out of ammo. Was this task force in combat last turn? I guess it was. So they didn't start with a full load of ammunition. Well then, we're just gonna have to get closer and use our 6-inch secondaries. Yeah, Iwata is almost down. Still have some 7-inch ammo left for this one. Might be enough if I can just get a little bit more flooding. Three-inch guns are starting to be effective as well. Yeah, we can deal with these guys. There we go, Iwata sinks. Jolan, last one left. 6-inch guns are in range. Now just a matter of gunning it down. And there she goes. Very lackluster gunnery from my battlecruisers this time around. Main gun accuracy, yeah. Really bad. Like pretty bad all around actually from the enemies too. I guess we're winning, but this time around I do want to take some land from the Japanese. Look at Italy and their minefields. People of Palestine take arms. Okay. People of Canada take arms. That's when you know things have gone wrong. Japan gains control of Burma. And Dominican Republic. Really? Okay, I guess this is where they have a big part of their navy. What about Italy? What do they have? I think they have a pretty decent navy. Yeah, 15 battleships. And that's in active service. They are repairing 18 ships. And I'm guessing many of those have just taken mine damage. Germany is invading France. And Bohemia, Moravia. They took Burma with one heavy and a light cruiser. Okay, I guess that's a very tiny port. It's probably not that hard to take. Well, if that's the case, I want to take it from them. Let's see, do I have any single light cruisers around? I do. Because I want to deal with some of these submarines. And I'm thinking single light cruisers should be perfect for that. Northeast Korea. Let's see, Gensan, 366,000 ton port capacity. That's less than Vladivostok was. But I think probably South Sakhalin is going to be our first invasion target. Yeah, there we go. It doesn't take that much. So let's just move these task forces here. Ready for the invasion. That will pop up next turn. Let's see, we had that new battleship just enter service, right? Hife. With 16-inch guns. In Shanghai. Well, that's a decent little task force just on its own. Where did the Japanese battleship go? They had one somewhere. Didn't they? I saw it here. Where did it end up? Man. Is it in port? Or am I just not seeing it? Because I wanna send the Hife out to fight an enemy battleship. I think that would be a fun matchup. But I need to know where it went. Did it get here? No. Can't have gotten that far. And also I'm guessing the Italians will start showing up. It's not like hiding behind another task force, is it? Because that sometimes happens. Two task forces are placed almost on top of one another on the map. Where is it? I guess it will show up, or did they actually scrap it? No, they have it in service. It can't have gotten to the other side of the planet, right? Right? No. Okay, let's see if I have some something that can escort my new battleship. I would like to have more than just a single light cruiser. Well, there's the DD here too, so it'll probably be okay, I guess. So what are we gonna take from the Japanese here? Saipan? Maybe? Sure. Okay. May. War continues with the Soviet Union. Okay. Austria-Hungary. Our fleet that is operating near there. Come on. But sure. If you want to fight. There we go. Light cruiser versus 5 submarines. It took light damage, sank 2 submarines, and seriously damaged 2 more. I'm attacking an undefended port that is actually defended by a heavy cruiser. Oh yeah, that's right. These are quite valuable, aren't they? Almost 1.3 billion. Yeah, I think we got fairly overwhelming firepower here. Before anything dumb happens, let's just send the DDs home and turn off their torpedoes. Heavy cruisers, you can turn that way. Battle cruiser, sure. You can just go like this. These battleships like that. Whoa, 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 I just remembered something. If I sink, this is not a convoy mission. This is a port attack mission. So, if I sink the enemy heavy cruiser, the mission ends. And that's it. So, if I want to sink the transports, I gotta focus the transports first. Actually, like so. Secondaries on that one. Yeah, I need to focus the transports first. Then sink the enemy cruiser. Otherwise, the mission is just gonna end. And the transports will live. I'm all about maximizing the damage I do here. Are we not done sinking? No, we still have some transports left to sink here, guys. Well, 2 transports left. But I think it might be too late for that cruiser. Yeah. No, it didn't end. I was wrong. I was wrong. We could have just sunk the cruiser immediately and not worried. So that must have changed, I guess, because I'm pretty sure that's how it was before. In port strike missions, they would just end when you sank the enemy warships. And if you hadn't sunk the transports by then, well, then you didn't get to sink the transports. But apparently that's not the case anymore, because you were still able to sink the last 2 transports after sinking the cruisers. So, anyway, that was a brutal display of overwhelming firepower. Let's see what else. 2 meetings. Cruiser on cruiser. Metal Snake class light cruiser versus a Nikoshirana class heavy cruiser. So let's see if this is gonna be possible. It might be. I mean, they don't have that much armor. I've got 7.9-inch guns. They got 8-point-something inch though, and more of them. But my ship is faster, so if things start going awry, I might still be able to run away. Let's see, 22.4 kilometer range. Maybe just withdrawing instead of fighting would have been the better idea. What kind of gun range did you have here? On your 8.2s, 19.6. We're at 18 kilometers. I got 1.6 at 17.5. I got 1.4% accuracy, so in theory I'm more accurate at this range, but they still score the first hit. Torpedoes free. I score some decent hits as well, though. That's gonna hit. Are my torpedoes gonna hit? That would be the major game changer here. Seem to be quite evenly matched in like actual effective firepower. At 14 kilometers, I can pen, let's see, 3.5 inches of armor. That's pretty much what they have. So I would need to get closer if I want to make use of my AP. Yeah, they got similar levels of pen. I took the first flooding hit, so I think we're out of here. Let's give them some parting torpedoes. I think think we're out of here while we are still faster than the enemy. Could of course also just hang around just outside of their gun range and give them some more HE. Yeah, hitting a single cruiser with torpedoes at range, not really easy. At 20 kilometers, my accuracy is not the most amazing. It's around 1% with HE. It wouldn't be that much better at 17 point something. Ended up getting too close again. And my plan was to just hang around at 20 kilometers for a little bit. Try to cause some damage with HE. Because I know these ships are quite vulnerable to flash fires. Because they've got heavy shells, cordite 2 and pyroclic acid 3. Which are all options that increase your flash fire chance. Well, if I could go through the top armor of one of their 8-inch turrets. Well, I can't though, can I? 8% of deck armor penetration at the longest range bracket, so that's not really gonna happen, is it? So far we're like evenly matched, 3.9 thousand damage each. Which I guess it's not too bad given that we're fighting a heavy cruiser worth more than twice what my light cruiser is worth. Yeah, I'm pretty much where I want to be in terms of range. Because I can hit them, although not very reliably. They cannot hit me. Can actually get a little bit closer. But at the rate at which I'm expending ammo, I will not have enough to sink it. Taking 10% losses, crew losses. Out of a much bigger crew. There we go, actual flooding damage. Of course, they started hitting me in return. Yeah, they're out of HE. I'm pretty much out of everything. Still no flash fire on the enemy ship though. Yep, I'm out. If I'm lucky, the game will still count this as a victory, but it's probably gonna be a draw. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be a defeat though. At least it shouldn't be, because I did more damage. I killed off more of their crew. I'm able to leave them behind. Yeah, it is a victory. Barely. Alright. Nanning and Wuxi going up against 2 Natori class and a DD. Out here. That's great. That means we can, whenever it's possible, launch a naval invasion of Burma. Although it seems my army is already on it. So maybe that's just a waste of time. And it's a night battle. Although, in this case, if they try to run, which they probably will, I will not be able to catch them. Because the Japanese light cruisers are actually fast. Let's see. Let's find the radar ping. Here it is. Are they leaving or closing in? Oh? They seem to be hanging around. If not outright retreating. No, they are just here. They are close. Even my latest DD clauses not quite fast enough to catch their Japanese counterparts. I had a huge advantage in speed when fighting the Soviets and the Spanish, but the Japanese Navy still got me beat here. If only it wasn't night, I would probably be spotting them and opening fire by now. Because in this game, radar doesn't give you that much of a night advantage. Now, I think they are leaving. Are they? Wow, we were so close. We were like 20 kilometers away. If not even less. No, they seem to be running. If only I had slightly better tower spotting or something. Because they're not that far out. Less than 30 kilometers away. Let's drop down the cruising speed so I can more accurately follow them. They do have a speed advantage over my heavy cruiser, but they also seem to not be running away in a straight line. Although now I think they are. Nope. Not gonna waste more time on this. So, let's see how we are doing on invasions. Austria-Hungary running into mines. Yeah, France is gonna disband if they keep losing transports like that. Yeah, army invasion against Burma. People of British Empire take arms and try to control northeast England. Okay. Ungoverned territory, Hong Kong, yes. Needs a task force though. Am I gonna do that or just wait for the army to do it? Because if it's at least 133,000 tons, it's gonna require a lot more than that to get it up to 100%. And I'm kind of busy doing invasions other places, so let's just have the army do it. Speaking of invasions, 99% chance of success. And also, yeah, interestingly, my light cruiser here fought a heavy cruiser instead of the submarines. So previously, the submarine battle seemed to be taking priority over surface battles, but that might have changed now. Still have no idea where that Japanese battleship went. It's not here, is it? Heading into the Mediterranean? Are the Italians sending anything over? Let's see, Austria-Hungary also declared war. What do they have? A battlecruiser, 12 heavies, 21 lights, 12 DDs, and 19 submarines. Okay. Yeah, Britain has almost resurrected itself. Well, minus Eastern England, which was taken over by Germany. Well, I've got nothing I want to take from the Soviets. Currently, I think I would like to keep the war going, just to see if the army decides to take something here, because that would be nice if they did. Yeah. Let's just end it here, I guess. Not super eventful, but that's how it is sometimes. Still want to see if I can find that Japanese battleship and actually bring it to battle against one of mine. I want to see how the how the Hife does with her 8 16-inch guns. That's a pretty fast battleship, 30 knots, as fast as one of my battlecruisers. Quite quite pricey though, at 6 billion, but there we go. But that's it. Goodbye, and take care.